What's up guys, Retro Gamer Gen X back with another pickup video. It's been a while since I've actually done a pickup video on YouTube. I just really haven't been actively searching for stuff. It's been working and doing a whole bunch of stuff, so really haven't had the time to kind of go around and do garage sales and estate sales and that kind of stuff. But this story is kind of cool. So I was at the local watering hole. So I live in a, a very small rural area. So I don't even live in town. So I had to drive into town. So me and the family drove into town and went to the local brewery. And I overheard these guys talking behind me. And then the one guy was talking about getting rid of his PS3 collection, his PS3 and stuff. He wanted to sell it. So, you know me, I was like, well, really? So I kind of went over to the table, introduced myself, offered to buy him a beer, kind of sat down. He had two PS3s for sale, a PS3 Fat and a Slim, which I have both models, so really didn't need that. He had some controllers and other things as well, didn't really need that. But he said he had a whole bunch of games, and really, I ended up selling most of my PS3 collection. I only have like 3 or 4 games left. And so I was like, hey, you know, how much do you want for the games? And he's like, well, why don't you come over? So I followed him to after the bar over to his house. He actually lived in town. He had like 2 or 3 stacks of games, and I offered him, well, he wanted $100 and I offered him 75 for it. So yeah. So I ended up getting all these games for 75 bucks, guys. So I think there's about 50 games or so. So it equates to just a little over $1 a game. So some pretty cool stuff, I think. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, the first things I'm going to go over here is some other things I picked up from the guy. A couple movies I got for like $3 a piece and some other things. So the first movie I got here is Tron Legacy. If you guys remember this, so this is the Blu-ray, is complete in box. Everything's kind of cool. Second video I got, actually a friend of mine actually bought this video for me years ago, and I still have it, but it's packed up in the garage with all my VHS tapes and everything else. But it is kick-ass here, so that's pretty cool. Really cool that I got this. So now I can watch it without having to dig for the movie out in the garage. And then I got an Xbox 360 game as well, guys. So Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. To kind of start off the PlayStation stuff, I thought this was kind of cool. It's the Welcome to the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Network CD. I believe this came with the PS3 in the box, and this has never even been opened. It's still sealed shut. Obviously, I don't have this anymore, so it's kind of cool to just have this in the collection just to have, you know. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get to the games. So the first games I'm going to go ahead and tackle here are the sports games. Because really most people, you know, sports games, they go for not very much money at the video game stores, that kind of stuff. So these ones aren't worth a ton, but I did get a lot of sports games because I am a sports games fan. I like, basically in my old age now, I like sports games, sim games, like racing sims, driving, train sim, trucking sim, flight simulators, that kind of stuff. I play a lot of that on my computer. And then first-person shooters. Really, other than GTA, really I don't play much else besides that. Besides, of course, all my retro games back here, you know. All right, so for the first set of games here, these are the Madden games. So y'all know Madden. So this one is not complete in box. It's actually, it looks like it came from somewhere. This GameStop. Yeah, this is an old GameStop game, but it's in good condition and everything. It's Madden 09, so. And then here we have the actual other version of Madden 09, but this is the collector's edition of Madden 09. So this is like Madden 20-year anniversary. I got Madden 10, I got Madden 11, Madden 12, right? I don't know. But it's Madden 25. This is the one they named all weird because it's the 25th anniversary of Madden. Madden 16, Madden 17. Complete inbox, everything's there. So, really cool. Alright, so next, guys, we're going to kind of go through the one-off sports video games that I got. So, first one here is going to be Baller's Chosen One featuring Dwight Howard. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a 3-on-3 basketball game or something. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to play this. And also, guys, any of these games that you see that I say I haven't really played before, because this is gonna take me a while to go through all these games. If you played them, and whether it was a good game or a bad game, if you want to go ahead and comment down in the the comment section below, let me know how it is before I even get to these games. That way I know what I'm kind of expecting. So there you go. This game I do remember. I rented this during the time. So this is Vancouver 2010 Olympics. And this is actually a really cool game. Like the skiing and the ski jumping. They have the bobsled and the skeleton. Just a whole bunch of stuff in here. And the graphics are actually pretty decent. The mountain scenes when you're skiing, they look awesome. So definitely a really cool game. All right, so we got Tony Hawk's Project 8 here. I haven't played this one, so this would be a new one for me to go ahead and play, but I'm assuming it's basically like your regular Tony Hawk skating game. And then Fight Night Round 4. And if I remember right, this is the one that started to include like all the classic boxers, like you see Tyson and Muhammad Ali here duking it out. So you could like have all the old school boxers fighting each other. So this is actually pretty cool too. And I believe this is, yeah, complete in box as well. All right, guys, now we're going to get to kind of my favorite, or one of my favorite genres of sports games, besides Madden, of course. And that's racing games. God, I love racing games. I'm all into iRacing and other things like that. Any kind of driving games, even like American Truck Simulator. I play that on the computer. I really dig that game. But anyway, let's go ahead and go through these. So we got, of course, EA, NASCAR 09. And then EA lost the license, and Activision actually took the license here. And this is NASCAR 11, the game. You see down here, it actually says Activision. There's a little bit of damage to the jewel case here. It looks like it got burnt or something, or melted. I don't know what happened, but the game is still in really good shape. But yeah, it's like melted right here. Weird. And then NASCAR 15, which this actually changed distributors again, or whoever was publishing it. I forgot who published this one. But yeah, definitely a different publishing company. So NASCAR just kind of drifted around as far as licensing went. And a lot of people just weren't really happy with these NASCAR games. Even the modern ones on the computer, people aren't too happy with. All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue on. So this one here, I didn't have this game back in the day, so I haven't even played this game, but I did watch my friends play it on their 360s. Midnight Club Los Angeles, the complete edition. So I believe this has all the DLC content and everything in it too. So that's kind of cool, because obviously without PlayStation Network support anymore, you can't get the DLC stuff. Now we go on to the Need for Speed titles here. So we got Need for Speed Pro Street, Need for Speed Undercover, and then Need for Speed Shift. I remember playing this one. This one was pretty fun. And then to kind of finish off the racing games, of course, it wouldn't be having racing games on a PlayStation without Gran Turismo. So this is the prologue. So this is the one that came out before Gran Turismo 5. Basically, I think this was like 20 or 30 bucks when it came out. It was just showing how the game was going to be. And then they released Gran Turismo 5. So this is complete inbox. Everything's there. Really nice, guys. Then, continuing on with the sports titles here, another one of my favorite genres, and a lot of people don't dig this kind of game, but I really do, and that's golf games. So Tiger Woods 09, Tiger Woods 10, Tiger Woods 11, and then Tiger Woods 12 Masters. And then after this, I think is when that whole thing with him and his wife and all that crap went on, and EA dropped him and got Roy McIlroy for a little while. And I don't even know what really happened to those EA. I don't even know if EA makes PGA games anymore, honestly. Haven't been paying attention since back in those days, guys. All right, so the next series of sports game and the last series of sports games I have here is another one of my favorites. So I'm a big hockey fan as well. So NHL 09 and then NHL 15. So, and once again, complete in box with everything in there. Just really cool, guys. All this for 75 bucks. Just these games alone, I think, would be worth 75 bucks. But hey, the guy was doing a fire sale. He wanted to go ahead and get these off his hands. So now we kind of getting to like the different. I kind of broke these up with like first-person shooters, RockStar Games, Star Wars games, other things like that. So they're all kind of just all together. So we'll check these out. So first is Wolfenstein: The New Order. Pretty cool. And then it looks like this one's just Wolfenstein itself. So next we got the RockStar Games, guys. So you know RockStar. So we got LA Noire. This is a really cool game. We had rented this game back in the day. And my wife really got into this game. She wouldn't even let me play. She was like addicted to this game. Miss Retro Gamer. And then of course Grand Theft Auto 4 in Liberty City. And then the game that's been going strong for years and years and years now, Grand Theft Auto 5. Good old Trevor. You gotta love Trevor, that crazy SOB, man. So now we're gonna get kind of into like the movie and television show games. So first one here, well, this would be more like superhero, but Batman Arkham City. Really cool game. I remember playing this too. Then to go with a movie I got, Tron Evolution. If I remember this game was really hard. And I don't know if this is considered a kids game. I broke it up into kids games too, but yeah, this was a movie, so the Golden Compass. I don't know, it just came with a lot, guys. So if you guys have played this game, let me know what it's like down below. I have no clue. Looks like some, maybe an adventure RPG game, something. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. And then Lost, like the TV show. And I'm sure this is like a point and click type adventure, it looks like. Funny thing is, guys, look at that. There's an Apple II. So that must be like a computer you go to on the island or whatever, and there's an Apple II in there. That's pretty cool. All right, so for the next series is the Star Wars series here. Kind of. So there's some other Star Wars games, but these ones I did bundle together. So Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I loved this game. I ended up selling it, but now I got it back. God, I love this game. This was a great game. Just being able to do the Force, the Jedi stuff, and oh, it was just so cool. Next is Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. So this is probably based on the animated series, I would believe. I guess you consider these kids games, I would say. So Bakugan. My son was kind of into these when he was a kid. But that kind of faded away for Transformers and other things. Toy Story 3. I'm assuming this is more of a kid game. Up. I don't know. A little bit different type of games. Like I said, these are kids games. And then, like I said, I don't know if I would consider this a kids game because, you know, obviously us adults love him too, but Sonic Unleashed. So that's kind of cool to have that too. And once again, kids games, maybe, maybe not. But Minecraft, PlayStation Edition. Don't get me wrong, I love playing Minecraft still. I love to go in and just build stuff. I don't know, it's just one of those things, guys. And then this Minecraft story mode. So I believe this is like you go around on an adventure as whatever characters are in here. So And last but not least, guys, we have the Lego games. So, Lego Dimensions. So this is the one where I believe you have like that thing that plugs into the PlayStation. Unfortunately, I don't have that. And then you build those Lego sets and you play along with this, I guess. My son was into that back in the day before we sold all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what he was doing. I was too busy playing like Centipede on the Atari back then. Let's see here. So we have Pirates of the Caribbean Lego. That sounds pretty cool, actually. But these things get kind of monotonous and redundant. I mean, you collect all the studs, you solve these little puzzles, you know. I mean, they're kind of cool games, but at the same time, it's like, you know. And then, of course, you have to have Star Wars Legos, the complete saga. So this is all of them. So that's pretty cool. Or it's, I don't know if it's all of them or what, but I'm assuming it would be all of them. Remember, we had a Star Wars Legos, but I don't know if it was that one or not. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all the PS3 games, but definitely a pretty good haul for, you know, $75 down here. So now, obviously, I haven't tested them all yet. I have to go through them and just make sure they all work, and then I'll start playing through them and see how some of those games are. But like I said, in the comments down below, if you guys see any of these games that I said, oh, I've never played this or whatever, and go ahead and leave me a comment, let me know, because like I said, it's going to take me some time to get through these, and you know, eventually the PS3 will become, in my mind, it's not a retro system yet. It will become a retro system here probably in the next few years. Probably once the next gen comes out, that's when I would kind of consider it the retro system. Then maybe, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to classify the PS3 as a retro system. But I did want to go ahead and share this find with all you guys because a lot of you guys do consider the PS3 as being a retro video game system. So just want to kind of show this and share this with you guys. I'm going to be kind of, in my mind, modern day gaming now on the system. Fire up the old PS3. It's been a while since I've done that. But if you guys like the content, don't forget to hit like down below and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like to subscribe to me. Also hit that bell if you subscribe. That way you get notifications every time I drop new content like this. And hopefully we'll have some more pickup videos. But we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a great one. Peace out. So this one here, I didn't have this game back in the day, so I haven't even played this game, but I did watch my friends play it on their 360s. But this is for the PS3. There was a bug down there.
Game over, man. It's game over.